Okay, Krishna. You should tell before you go live.
Your voice is feeble.
Hare Krishna.
We can't hear you. Not better.
Hare Krishna.
That is your mic.
Hare Krishna. Mic doesn't work, Prabhu. It will not capture both audio and this thing.
Oh my God.
Hold on. That's but now, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yeah, fine.
Better.
Okay. Shall we begin, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, you can.
Hare Krishna. Namo Krishna Padaya Krishna Krishna Hare Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namni Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharini Vishesha Srinivadi.
It's very feeble.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Abhay Chasmani Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Mataji, your voice is very low.
Yeah, can you put the collar mic somewhere near your mouth? You can clip that in the shawl.
Prabhu,
Collar
I
mic.
didn't have mic, Prabhu.
Where is that then? The black wire is earphone.
Yeah, no, the black wire was not working. As in, it was.
But right now your voice is okay. Right now it is okay. Yeah.
When you're talking, is okay. So what you have to do is remove that and come closer to the mic. Oh, okay. When you're playing Mridanga harmony, it is not possible.
Let me see, Prabhu. I'll just try. Is that fine? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ram Sankirtan ki jai.
Jai. Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, all glories to the assembled devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Thank you for joining at a very short notice. I was not supposed to speak today, but I was instructed by Rameshwar Prabhu, and so we just swapped classes. Hare Krishna, welcome to the reading of Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit on a Friday. But yeah, it's every day is.
His laptop's mic, right?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm speaking low.
Oh, you are
right?
speaking low.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. So, instead of Rameshwar Prabhu, today we will be reading from Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit, Volume 2, compiled by none other than His Holiness Satsvarupada Goswami Maharaj. All glories to him to have taken.
Can you bring the laptop a little closer to you?
I think it's the fan. It is quite hot, so the fan is on and the fan is taking away all my voice.
We are not hearing any other noise, but your voice was low. I don't know why. Is it to me only or?
Hare Krishna. Am I audible to everyone?
Definitely, I can hear you, but
very low.
It will be nice and sweet if we hear a little louder. Ajit Prabhu, is that okay? Audio? Please, Narayan
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Now it is clear, Prabhu. Now
It's
our
clear.
audio is clear.
Yeah, okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If there's anything else that I can do from my end, to increase the mic volume, you can tell me, but I don't know if that's how it works. My microphone is on. That's all you can do with microphone.
You cannot do anything then. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I think I will I'm pretty sure it's the fan. Okay, hold on. How about now?
Yeah, it's better. What happened?
Better. No, I think the mic is also.
Actually, some laptops have a noise cancellation with something. So if you
No, that
cancel
is
something,
that
I
is
think the mic picked up the fan noise, so hence mine was being blended along with it.
Oh,
Now I
okay.
switched off the original sound for musicians.
Okay. Yeah, this is better.
Only my voice is cancelling everything. Well, now better, right? Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Yes, Narayana Prabhu, Mataji, Prabhu, and of course, Rameshwar Prabhu. Thank you for hosting. All glories to all the devotees who have attended here. So, without any further delay, we have again only half an hour. So, let's quickly recite the pranam mantra and go ahead with our reading. Namo Bhagavate Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo Jnana Chandra Bhakya Ukam Karoti Vachalam Pamunam Hari Gana Sadvatam Savadhutam Parijan Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devas Sadans Bhagavamitam Shusha Vidamsha Krishna Karnas and Govita Jagatpati Gopit Sadhukanta Radha Kanta Naste Dhamma Vishabhanapati Deve Brahmani Hriyo Vansha Kankataro Yasya Kupasin Kudyaiva Chapadekana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hari Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. So we are reading from Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit Volume 2 as per the original books. But again, this would be part 1, chapter 20, entitled Stay High Forever. Because Srila Prabhupada finally revealed that one intoxication that we can all consume, which will never, the effects of which will never drop down. That once you sit on that slide, it just takes off and goes on, and the altitude also increases. It never comes down. You never have to land and get out of that plane, called the joy of Harinam, or the intoxication called Krishna consciousness. And that intoxication, Sri Krishna Chaitanya very beautifully depicted when he said, when I got initiated and my guru gave me the holy name, I became a madman and I haven't stopped behaving like a madman. So much so that I had to go back to him and say that, what have you done to me? What have you given me? I'm completely become insane. I've completely become insane. What is this that you have given me? And that madness, that insanity of pure love is what we seek. And 500 years later, this very flamboyant, controversially unconventional spiritual master, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, opened the floodgates of that madness to engulf the whole planet. Just as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted, and we are reading how that happened. And the aftermath of that first Sankirtan that happened at Tompkins Square Park, we are now reading from a portion where, without even Srila Prabhupada leaving his storefront or leaving his room, the disciples started taking over, not taking over, but continuing the seva of doing Harinam Sankirtan without his presence, in his absence, at the same spot. Every Sunday they would do the same thing, but in between on October 12th, there was this pageant rally because California's new law prohibited consumption possession of LSD, and people were coming together, congregating to stand against that law. But Srila Prabhupada's disciples took it as an opportunity to chant. That's all. They had nothing to do with LSD. But in one way, they were promoting something better than LSD. When they went there, they started doing kirtan. What they understood was, yes, it was a rally. A lot of people had come in support against the law. But there was nothing organized. No one was speaking. There were no, just people standing here and there. No one was doing anything. There's no action other than just sitting, being motionless. Once the kirtan started, everyone felt this unifying chant that brought them together, though they had no idea what they were doing, and the principles of Krishna consciousness was also prohibiting them. And against this particular rally that they were doing, whatever they felt common activity that they could do together, which was chant Hare Krishna. And Swamiji's boys made a wave. They came back and they told Prabhupada, you had to feel, because Brahmanand Prabhu, along with the others, screaming and fasting. But now his voice was screaming. But Srila Prabhupada looked at everyone's face and he said that the chanting should go on. They had proved that the chanting of their Hare Krishna could lead to love and peace movement, which is also what the hippies felt who had come for the rally, that this chanting is a symbol of peace and unity. That's what they felt. And of course, that is the truth, the original truth, what they were perceiving, but the absolute truth. It could grow and hundreds could take part. It is up to you to spread this chanting. I am an old man, you are young and you can. That's what Srila Prabhupada said. So on the following day, there was a huge report about this pageant and the celebration. And that newspaper released that the celebration of this particular, the backbone of the celebration was this chanting of this mantra, a whole mantra coming in the Gita for 3 hours. It was each. Everyone was swaying on the ocean of this rhythmic chanting, led by 15 disciples of Bhaktivedanta Swami, and all those things moved revealed. They were finally getting the coverage from a materialistic awareness or publicity point of view. That was also happening. Where else? Again, the next Sunday. Yes, 12th. It happened on 18th. 12th was the first Sankirtan, and they came back on Sunday, 18th, where Srila Prabhupada again began the Acharyas as Bhaktivinoda, Bhakti-Siddhanta, and now he started singing the holy names after seeking permission and praying to the previous Acharyas. The magic also occurred. Again, and begin work also came. The things were repeating. There were hundreds of others who were coming together and chanting. Of the hundreds, some stayed, some left, some briefly listened, chanted for some time and then left. Some chanted for the whole afternoon and then left. Only a few got up, followed the party back to 2nd Avenue to change their life, to embark on the most epic change in their life. And then His Holiness Satsuma Goswami Maharaj started giving encounters, personal encounters from the mouth of those people who for the first time came across Srila Prabhupada, that Sunday, we read from Bob Correns, who was looking for Srila Prabhupada. How I shall. Yeah. There was a Dan. We read about this Jude, 19-year-old girl who thought that she was God and everything is her. Yeah, this is what we were reading. After that brief yet detailed recap, here we are reading from Srila Prabhupada. Continuing our reading. I hope you can all see the screen. Please let me know. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, here we are reading dance and culture, right? Dan had a lot of things to say, but he was married, he also had a child, and in one way he was looking for the Swamiji, and finally, because he had been to the storefront. Oh yes, this is the person who even found a copy of the Bhagavatam at a smoke shop. Then actually means a shop that sells cigarettes and other, things that you can smoke up. It even still exists now. Same place where it used to be. It's a whole another name. But he was really intimidated by the book. Still, he was in search. He wanted to read this one. That's where he stopped. And when he saw the group of musicians together, someone in the center, he actually thought it was the Hare Krishna. At one point, he thought that it was the Buddhist style of chanting. And then through this, how to get it. Hare Krishna, thank you for joining.
Your voice is breaking, Mataji.
Okay, maybe it's the network. I'll try to speak as loud as possible. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, when you backward, now that time it breaks. Otherwise, when you are forward, like close to the mic, then it is not. Then it is normal.
Okay, I shall try not to move at all and just speak. Then the Swami
If it is difficult for you, you can even switch off your video so that you can come closer and talk. If that's okay, then you can keep our video on.
Maybe I can switch off the video because we're anyway reading. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think we are going smooth right now. Let's see. If there's any other disturbance, please let me cut down the
Come
video.
closer.
How about now, Prabhu?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Dan, the Swamiji wasn't calling attention to himself. And at first, I didn't attribute any importance to an elderly Indian man sitting off to one side. This time, Srila Prabhupada was sitting to the side. He didn't seem to have any special function in the chanting, is what he thought. But it gradually dawned on me who he was. He was the same Swami I had read about in the paper and seen in the storefront. After a while, he spoke, but I couldn't hear him. Still, I was impressed that he was a very modest person, not interested in getting himself up on a pedestal. He didn't go stuttering around, but he was still with inner peace, strength, and knowledge. Another person, Bob. All his disciples were there around his feet. They were chanting, and I tried to chant along and learn the mantra too. I had heard the chanting of Hare Krishna once before at a peace march, and I had found it very beautiful. Then the Swami spoke. I had the impression that this person was not earthly. And I thought, here is the person I am looking for. He seemed to be different from anyone else, like he came from some other place or universe. I was attracted. Bob understood some truth that Srila Prabhupada is not from this place outside Earth.
After a second kirtan, the Swami and his followers rolled up their rug, picked up their instruments, and began to leave. Bob walked back to the swings on the other side of the park to find his wife and child, but the image of the Swami stayed with him. He seemed different from anyone else. His accent had been kicked, yet Bob resolved to go to the storefront in a few days and hear him speak. Here is the leader, thought Bob. Dan and his wife sauntered off into the park, sampling various groups of music. His wife was surprised that Dan, who was usually shy, had danced at the cafe. He said he might go over to the storefront one day and hear the Swami Jude. So we are reading or trying to understand the perspective of three different people: Judy, Dan, and Bob. Judy just stood there hallucinating. She held a stay high forever pamphlet in her hand and read it over and over and over. I was thinking the whole event must have come from another planet. A man walked up and asked, "Would you like to go where the Swami is?" She nodded. So from this you can understand he was, if not partially, to a greater extent, high on some sort of intoxicant, hallucinogen. So that's why she couldn't function as the others. And staying high forever, that pamphlet created by the brainchild of Kirtana and others. I give up if I'm not wrong. That's what she got stuck with. At the storefront, one of the devotees offered Beauty some prasad, a chapati, and then invited her up to the Swami. Upstairs, she entered the large front room, which was filled with fragrant smoke. There were tall flower vases and sesame seeds were on the floor. Okay. She saw the Swami bow before the little picture of Lord Chaitanya and then stand and leave the room, closing the door behind him. Beauty decided that he must have been going to the floor itself. Around her, everyone was softly chanting on beads, and although she couldn't make out the words, it seemed peaceful. One of the Swami's disciples told her she could come into the back room, and she followed, curious. The Swami was sitting on his mat looking effulgent. There were about 10 other people in the room. Prabhupada asked her if she liked, Prabhupada asked her if she liked the chanting in the park, and she replied, "I loved it." "Do you live near here?" he asked. She flagged on her idea that she was the all-pervading truth and answered in a way she thought must have sounded very mystical. "Oh, I live very near." "Good," said Swamiji. "Then you can come for our morning kirtan and class." Then she realized she didn't live so near, and that would be traveling an hour and a half from the Bronx to visit the Swami. But he decided that since he had asked her, she would come. Then she thought, "I am making this up." But Prabhupada assured her, as if knowing her thoughts, "This process is nothing you have made up. It is very old, very simple and sublime." He leaned back. "We are eternal," he said, "and everything around us is temporary." Beauty was now coming down from the LSD. By the time she left the Swami, he was late. She had wanted to stay overnight, but the boys hadn't allowed her. But she was determined to join. For Bob, it seemed natural to follow up on what he had seen in the park. He began attending the evening classes, and he started reading the Bhagavatam at home and chanting. He framed the picture from the Bhagavatam dust jacket depicting the spiritual side and placed it on his small homemade altar. He would offer flowers before the picture and sit before it chanting Hare Krishna. The people are not knowing what they are doing, but they are somehow doing it. Some past janma practice, reviving. Bob was fascinated by the philosophy book classes, and from the very beginning, he was amazed that the Swamiji's teachings answered all his questions. He listened carefully and accepted. It seemed like once I decided that he was in the road, I accepted everything. Not that part of it was truth and the rest of it I would have to think about. October 19th. It was Monday evening after the Sunday Kirtana in the park, and Dan arrived at the storefront of the Kirtan. The Kirtan was in full swing, and we entered. The first group of some people playing on the top of an upright piano leaning against the wall near the door. Innards of an upright piano leaning against the wall near the door. A boy handed him some wooden sticks and he sat down and joined in the kirtan. Then came the Swami's lecture, which Dan thought was long and serious, about how sexual desire causes bondage and suffering. The temple was crowded and stuffy, and Dan was shocked by the lecture, but he stayed on because he knew there would be another kirtan. He felt uneasy that the Swami's followers were all celibate, but he liked the kirtan he was also coming. The Swami wasn't quite what Dan had expected. He had imagined something of a light-hearted Zen worship, laughing and joking, with sparkling eyes and words filled with paradoxes. But he found the Swami just the opposite, very straightforward, and even cutting his speech and his mouth turned down at the corners, means rather than smiling, it was reversed, making him look mournful. Dan happily took to the kirtans, thinking that they would aid his impersonal meditation, but the lectures kept stressing that God was a person. Dan resisted. He mentally debated with Prabhupada. He was partial to Dr. Radhakrishna's interpretation of the Gita, and yet the Swami often launched ruthless attacks against impersonal ideas. Gradually, Dan saw his impersonal barrier crumble, and he came to admit that on every count, the Swami was right. Repeated association of pure devotee is what caused Dan to completely surrender to the Prabhupada. Judy began attending both the morning and evening classes. She had to raise by 5 o'clock to get to the storefront on time, and her mother and father protested, and Judy didn't care. She would ride an hour and a half on the subway before dawn downtown to the Swami beach. There she would be the only girl then. When the Swami heard that Judy was an art student, he asked her to paint for Krishna. She set up a canvas in the front of the room of the apartment, and after his garden she began. For her first assignment, he asked her to paint a portrait of his Guru Maharaj Srila Bhaktivedanta Prasthana. He gave her a photo and instructed there should be a flower garland around Guru Maharaj's neck. The tilak should be yellowish, not white. And there should be no effulgence of color on it. Such clean, neat, perfect instructions, right? Bob. I began chanting and studying the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bob is the one who framed and began worshipping the picture of Golok Vrindavan from the cover of the Srimad Bhagavatam at home and attending the kirtan and classes at the church. After the last evening, his family would take a bowl made of simulated wood and a little fairy knife and a couple of apples that had been sitting on the edge of his lecture, and he would cut the apples up in the little bowl and hand the bowl to a disciple. The disciple would then offer him the spear, and he would pop it into his mouth. After the pieces of apple would be distributed to the crowd. I remember one time when he was chewing on his piece of apple and spit his teeth out on the floor up against the wall. It bounced off the wall onto the floor next to the dais. And I was thinking, how wonderful. No one else can do that. No one else can have the nerve to do such a thing. With his aesthetic filmmaker's eye, Dan appreciated Swamiji's man. Dan was documented to be a filmmaker. There was a sink right next to the dais. Is that it was so close that he could have kneeled over and touched it. After cutting an apple, he would take the scraps and just spin them into the sink. It was very casual. I was very impressed by that. And one time, Brahmananda came up. Right? Brahmananda came up and wanted 50 cents for something, and the Swami reached down and picked up this little black purse, the kind that closes with a metal flap on the top. He snapped it open, looked inside very perspicaciously, and then his hand came up like a bird, like an eagle hovering in flight above its prey. But the hand didn't pounce. It just delicately drifted down, took out a 50-cent piece, and rose up again as if it were being lifted up by a balloon. It was graceful. It was a dance, a ballet. He just picked up this 50-cent piece and slipped into Brahmananda's hand. I couldn't believe it. Someone asks you for a 50 cent, you just dig in your pockets and throw it at them. But the Swami seemed to treat everything as Krishna's property, and this 50-cent piece was treated with such care. The weeks went by. Some of the devotees had spoken to Bob about initiation, but he was unsure. He didn't know exactly what initiation was, but it seemed to that the other devotees were eager to get him initiated because he was working and had a family. To Bob's way of thinking, he represented then a middle-class American, and they were eager to land him. Bob's wife wasn't interested, and his friends were downright open. He couldn't spend much time with Prabhupada or the devotees since he was either at the office or at home with his family. Bob. So they were asking me if I was interested in it. I said I would think about it. I haven't stopped smoking to make this fun. The first real personal exchange I had with the Swami was when I asked for initiation. The rest of the time I was so much in awe of him that it didn't occur to me to say anything. I always wanted to. I felt puffed up, and I always thought, well, I should be able to talk to him. Maybe I should do something. But I was always kind of reluctant to do it. I didn't think it was my place. I guess maybe I was afraid. But I was getting up early and chanting 32 rounds a day, many of them on the subway. I was afraid of the material world because I didn't have much association with devotees, and I wanted to insulate myself by chanting more. I like that. I was afraid of the material world because I didn't have much association with devotees, and I wanted to insulate myself by chanting more. Judy was another person who was considering initiation, and I asked her what she was going to do about it. She said, I'm thinking about it. And then she told me that she had decided she would get initiated and give up. I began to think maybe I could give up these things too. So I asked what to do. How do I approach it? Someone said, you go up to his room. Surprised it was so easy. I had prepared a little speech in my mind. My dear Swamiji, would you kindly accept me as your disciple? Krishna consciousness. I went up to his room without an appointment, knocked the door. I heard him say, come in. I entered the room, and he was sitting behind the desk. I made obeisance, and he looked at me and said, yes. Swamiji, will you make me your disciple? As far as I got, I was going to say, give me the philosophy of consciousness, but he didn't let me finish my conclusion. He said, yes. It was so simple. I thought that was, well, there's nothing else to say. He has accepted me. So I thank him, paid my obeisance, and left. You know, you're not supposed to be a kid. Judy was flustered. She had come upstairs to put some dirty pots in the kitchen. Oh yes, she replied. That's just what I wanted to talk to Swamiji about. And she went into Prabhupada's room, where he was talking to a few other people. Swamiji, could I please get initiated? He said, do you know the 4 rules? Yes. Can you follow them? Yes. Then you can be initiated in 2 weeks. Dan was also thinking about initiation, but he wanted to wait. He was chanting 16 rounds and attending all the classes despite his reluctant wife. He had always had difficulty with authoritative figures, but he could feel that the family was winning him over and wearing down his personal barrier. 2 weeks later, Prabhupada had another initiation ceremony. Bob became Rupanuga. Judy became Jadu Rani. Dan needed a little more time. River.
Arrival.
So Judy, the girl who was 19 years old, completely high on LSD, thought that she was the supreme, had carried that air around that became most famous Jadu.
Painter.
Created absolutely stunning spiritual paintings for Srila Prabhupada that you just cannot describe what she does. Yep, this is one of her paintings.
Oh, he met Prime Minister. She met Prime Minister.
Yeah, apparently. Shyam Rani, Jadu Rani. You know what this is about? Let me just check. How lucky they were all to be initiated by Srila Prabhupada. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is in 2001, August 23.
Oh, when
Latest,
yeah. It's 21 latest.
Latest artwork. Yes, Prabhu?
Very latest, huh? Just 2 years before.
The PM asks, how did Srila Prabhupada transfer our life? What was she thinking and feeling while she painted? How did she transfer Srila Prabhupada letters to cats, birds, and what is advice to new letters? New artists. They have conversation that recorded to use on his positive radio show called Man Ki Baat. If you would like to gift it to someone, you can order it here. The way she has captured what Srila Prabhupada wanted. Let's see what she can. It's a combo. I don't know if it's coming in. Look at this image.
Sure.
She has done a lot of the books, and then eventually, if you go, I think there will be other temples that display it, but if you go around the outside of the Juhu temple, especially the back wall of the altar of the lordships, you can find humongous paintings of the original paintings that not original, I believe it's original, I'm not sure, but under the artists who have either it's Jadu or another Prabhu, but they have or combined work of a couple of devotees who have done the painting. So you can't see the art.
What is hanging on your neck? Is it Bluetooth?
No, Prabhu, it's my kavach.
No Bluetooth, right? Okay.
No Bluetooth. It didn't help. That's why I stopped using Jadu Rani Mataji's painting or Shyam Rani.
Shyam Rani, that's different.
But Srila Prabhupada named her Jadu Rani. Shyam Rani, now she is currently Shyam Rani. But yeah, a whole another style. Like, look at the mana in her in Srimati Radharani's face here. They have the details of this one. Everyone has a different expression. Everyone has a different design on their dress. The angle of eye is also different. Just a part of the painting. Yeah. Is the whole. Oh, it's not a good image.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Oh, this one. Nanta Koti Vaishnava ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Chamatkar.
Any questions, any comments?
Prabhuji, beautiful, amazing paintings, so lively.
Yeah.
I never knew that these are from her, from Shyam Rani Devidasi, Mataji. I never knew.
Prabhupada, after seeing her paintings, she's a magician. She, Jaturani is a mystical power painting. Prabhupada put the name as Jaturani.
Sadhu and Rani. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining.
And there is one pastime, you remember? When she painted one and she was about to hang on the wall. She stamped. Tell that.
Did she? Yeah, okay. So she finished the painting. She was trying to hang that painting on the wall against your Prabhupada's seat. Yeah, Prabhupada's seat.
Come closer, come closer.
Oh, okay, sorry. So she wanted to hang it up against the wall where Srila Prabhupada was sitting. So the seat is down. She wanted to hang it just behind the wall. So she was trying her best. I think she had one leg on the stool or chair. She couldn't reach. So she ended up keeping the other leg on Srila Prabhupada's seat. For us, that's a big thing that you're not supposed, biggest one who gets offensive. And Srila Prabhupada was right behind her. He was watching. But once she realized he was standing, but one leg was on Srila Prabhupada's feet, after hanging, she immediately paid obeisance, started asking forgiveness to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada said, doing Krishna's seva, while doing devotional seva, even if you keep your leg on my shoulder, I wouldn't mind. That's okay. You're doing Krishna's seva. You just were trying to hang a picture. Fine. Srila Prabhupada can say and do that, but am I right, Prabhu, or am I missing?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When not shoulder, he said even you can put on my head.
Right? No, but that is Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah.
Which is also why Dan was saying that he was not calling any attention for himself. To one side.
What?
He was not calling any attention to himself while doing the kirtan, right? Neither was he calling any attention while he didn't want everyone to look at him. That was not Srila Prabhupada's attention ever. I mean, intention ever. He's just doing his business, but the whole world got attracted to him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Any comments? Anything that you would like to say?
Thank you, Kamala Hemangi.
Lovely class. Hi, Haribol Mataji.
Prabhu.
Haribol. I joined very late, but I got you at least for 20 minutes. So it was wonderful. It is beautiful to see the paintings. You see the devotees' attraction and the thoughts that go on in their mind that help them manifest such beautiful, attractive presentations that attract even ordinary persons like myself. So excellent. What about the painting you having behind your back, which is Yashoda Mataji and Krishna? Whose is this?
Not the artist is not mentioning it's husband. We had my parents, especially my father, had this nice habit of collecting very rare pictures. They're very good, and I think these are from Guruvayur. You would see these vendors sitting on the side, and we would pick the rarest of all. These are from the old collection. And this is some other artist, of course, not in song.
the fear in his eyes.
Yeah,
The power
yeah,
that she has got on the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
yeah. It is. It is the bhava, the feelings that is at the heart of the entire life, in every incident, in every event. So you see, he is fearful. A lot of acharyas have made commentary on just this photo, just this just this incident, as the whatnot, So intense, purified feelings or love. Sometimes we are short of words as to what we want to communicate, which is why eye expressions, expressions of eyes, the touch, they all communicate very effectively the feelings. And that is at the heart of the entire spiritual life. Okay. Lovely. I feel nice. At least I could attend 20 minutes of this beautiful session on Jagat Guru, our Prabhupada. I was thinking, Rameshwar Kanaya Prabhu is there. Last week I've been so busy I could not attend any class. Okay. And it was you. So it was only I missed your kirtan in the
We
beginning.
made a very, very sudden switch.
Prabhuji,
Wow.
tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, we both are going to attend two Rath Yatras. Tomorrow in Coimbatore and day after tomorrow in Thrissur, Kaipuram, South Vrindavan.
Okay.
South Vrindavan Rath Yatra, but definitely you are very close. Yeah. So Sunday we are going there. Tomorrow we are going to Coimbatore Rath Yatra. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow we will not be able to sit for this class because it's late in the evening. And Sunday morning my exam also, Bhakti Vaibhav. So I will go directly to Udar Kirti Prabhu's house and and there I will sit for exam. After exam, I will close my laptop and attend the Rath Yatra. If I attend the exam here and go, we will not reach. So Udar Kirti Prabhu said, well, you are most welcome. You come and do it my home. And then, so I have to prepare also. Then I requested Kamala Hemangi to take today's class. She's spontaneously she accepted.
Accepted. Yes. Good. Even
I didn't want to miss take a reading. So I was thinking, what should I do? And then Prabhu says, will you take the class? Still studying. Okay.
Tomorrow we will not make it. Welcome.
Okay. Who will do tomorrow's class?
Tomorrow Vamshidhar Prabhu.
Okay. Haribol. Okay.
Bahrain. And day after tomorrow also Bahrain devotee. Mukunda Murari.
Prabhu, Haribol. Good. Udar Kirti Prabhu also. When you met him, please give him my Dandot Pranam. We have had a lovely association for almost 15 years. I had association with him.
Sure. No, in South Sudan, everyone is Bahrain only.
I know.
Very rarely others. Yeah. Definitely I will tell Prabhu.
Yeah, Haribol. Even Virkrishna Prabhu, you may meet him. I don't know if he's there.
Yes, Virkrishna Prabhu, we met 2 days before in Kannur also. We were together.
Haribol. Okay. Yeah, these are all stalwarts in Bahrain who have worked on me. So I'm eternally indebted to them, you can say. So Haribol, give lots of love and Dandot Pranam to them. Haribol Prabhuji.
1 minute, Prabhu. So you can see where Krishna Prabhu and we are sitting together in the Ratha.
Let me.
Prabhu, you already got.
Oh, sorry.
Pictures.
No.
See here?
Yeah, I can see him. Haribol. He performed puja for me in our family I think in Kannur as well as in South Vrindavan. He was in Kannur, I think. Yeah, for some few months before.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is Radha Raman Maharaj.
Yeah. I cannot see.
Oh, you cannot see?
Yeah, no,
Prabhu,
yeah,
open the
I
picture.
can see now. Ah, Haribol, I can see now. Both of them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can see. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I'll tell Prabhu also.
Haribol.
Any other comments? Questions?
Prabhuji, I'm lucky I attended today's class. Amazing it was.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You have to fix your mic. Something. Every week it was.
It's
Every
the fan, Prabhu.
no, always it used to be very nice.
Prabhu,
I don't know what.
I think this is like one of the only you are complaining.
No, I think everyone has complained in the beginning. It's some echo or something disturbing.
Something, Prabhu. I am very
We will buy one nice headphone. Then it will be okay. We'll find it. Okay.
Let's see, Prabhu.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. Haribol. Pranam Pavanembhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaः.
The Kodi Vaishnava, the key, Kodi Vaishnava. Her Grace Kamala Hemangi Devidasi Mataji ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Krishnavi and Narayan. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.